Hey, somebody told me to shave because the market went down. Yeah. The idea is that the market actually goes down and stays down. But it was time for me to shave anyway. Um, More importantly, space and the Matrix and me. You guys, you don't understand what's happening right now. I'm in the middle of trading space, and my website, somebody says, I can't hear you, or I can't see your screen. And I'm like, all right, just a glitch. I log out of my own chat room, and I can't log back into my chat room. So then I'm in the space, and usually this doesn't happen, but I shut my computer up, I rebooted the machine, I woke, and I opened it back up, and space was up another 2 points. Usually it goes the other way when, shit like that happens. But more importantly, the space trade is so vital and so important to realize what's going on here. The space trade is the market. And if you're not grasping this market yet, it's not me, it's not fundamental analysis, it's not CNBC, it's not Fox News, it's not the president. It's an algorithm that has gone completely batshit insane. We're living through it right now. Is it a bubble? If everybody's saying it's a bubble, then it's not a bubble, because when you're in the bubble, you don't know you're in the bubble really until the bubble bursts. And when will the bubble burst? It doesn't matter when, because even when it does, as I was saying in the last video, then what? The bubble bursts, okay. They'll take the pieces of the bubble, they'll glue them back together, and they'll start pumping it up again, right? So I got guys retiring today on this trade. I got people that I legitimately had to call them. And this is what I do if anybody wants to know what I do. What do I do for the price? Listen, it's not a chat room giving out stock picks. I'm glad space is working out. I teach people how to find these ideas. And then for a little bit of extra fee, I'll give you some extra coaching. You want to talk about charts? I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm going to talk about what normally happens in the situation that we're looking at right now. So the situation that we're looking at right now is space. And then the question is, I thought you hated that stock. I do, because I bought it. It crashed. I sold it. It went down another 50%. I didn't buy it back. And then I finally bought it back, and it got hammered again. And I gave up. But at $27.50, I had to give it a shot. If you got into those $35 calls and the spaceship didn't take off that weekend, and you came in and you lost a little bit of money, remember, the $35 calls for January were bought way back in October for $1.15. They went to $4, and they went to $5. So if you didn't sell some of your position, you let them all expire worthless. I'm just going to keep pointing it out. But really, the reason I started a chat room was because of this kind of a moment that we're having here in space. I haven't made any of my money back. I haven't made the destruction that I allowed myself to happen. Half of the space trade was me revenge trading on the short side at very bad times, and then getting frustrated and going full 180 and then buying the stock when I thought it was still going to go down. And I mean, totally, I've been on the wrong side of the trade for forever, since the original $10 break. Since the original 10 to 35, everything's been wrong for me in that trade until the last couple of days. So actually, after the last pullback, the spaceship didn't work. So the stock pulled back. But then, just like the market, then what? Okay, the spaceship didn't work. Is it going to work? Does it really matter? It's just another name in a market that never goes down. So when that name wakes up, everybody runs to it, like the GME, like all the other stocks I've been talking about. Everybody runs to it. And when everybody's running to it and the shorts have their levels, my God, if this breaks 37.50, I think I have to give up on my short. Bang. Then you get to the 40. Once you got to 40, you had to be thinking, this thing's only 2.5 points away with monster momentum. How the hell are these people going to stay short the stock? They're not. They're going to cover. They're going to cover and they're going to run. And then the market, what we're in, the broken algorithm built by the Obama administration, which it has been, again, the market, we crashed. Capitalism was over. The debt markets were done. They signed a couple of contracts. They moved money from there to here. They borrowed some money from China, so we're told. Because remember, all the stories that you're being told, right? All the stories you're being told are stories. We are led to believe what we think. And that's, again, there's 650 news outlets right now. I liked it better. Again, I wasn't around for Walter Cronkite or maybe the end of his career. But when I was a kid, you had one news outlet and you took it. You had your conspiracy theories, of course, about the government and the black ops and the CIA. And it was all a mystery, and you left it there. Now you've got 600 different people telling you different stories. You don't know what to believe. But one thing you can believe is your eyes. You can believe your eyes. 9 out of 10 stocks, when they have broken back out of a certain range, have doubled. And that's just been the beginning of the trade. That's why the space trade was still important, because I said if you get through 27.50, that's a big price, because that was the price it struggled to get through each time it's rallied prior or after that original run. So if 27.50, then 32.50, then if 32.50, then 35, then if 35, you're probably getting 42.50. I don't even know where the stock is right now. I'm sure it's 100. I don't have my computer on. But the reason I started a website, the reason I do this, I know a lot about technical analysis, yeah? But I'm a loser trader. Loser. I get in, I can make some money on the daily, I can make money on a day. But I can't, if I own a stock, something drastically goes wrong. I've owned WorldCom, Enron, Walter Energy, Dry Ships, Penson. There was one more, Leapfrog. I've personally owned 6 stocks. I know I've been doing this for a long time, but I've owned 6 stocks, and I've legitimately watched them go to zero. Who does that? Who's that unlucky? Me. I'm that unlucky. Leapfrog. I'm spending thousands of dollars on these toys. So Warren Buffett says, buy what you know. I buy Leapfrog. They go out of business. I got a friend working at Penson. Penson's a clearing firm. What kind of clearing firm goes out of business? All they do is take the VIG. They transact stock transactions, and they make the money in the middle. How could you lose? I bought the stock. It goes out of business. What kind of clearing firm goes out of business? Fantastic. Enron. Enron's crashing. I read a little bit about what Enron does. I didn't understand what Enron did. I didn't care. I saw a stock that went from 80 to 5, and then there was a buyout rumor, so I bought some at 6. And then it was at 8 and 9, and I was told about the white knight. The one time my mentor fucked me hard. And it wasn't his fault. But I was about to take my 30 grand profit on Enron. I bought 10,000 shares at 6. This thing was trading at 880, looking like 9. Takeover was supposed to be around 850. And as I was about to sell, my man says to me, you know why it's at 880 right now when the proposed price is 850? There might be a white knight. You guys know what the white knight is? The white knight is the guy that says, hey, if Dynegy likes Enron at 850, maybe we should investigate and come along on our horse and up that bid. So he told me maybe I should hold out. And I went to lunch with my wife. I get a phone call. What do you want to do with this Enron? Dave? Yeah, what's up? He's like, it's at 20 cents. What do you want to do? Why are you bothering me during lunch? No, really, it's at 20 cents. What do you want to do? Something happened, as he said. I thought he was fucking around. I hung up the phone. I called back. Are you being serious? Last time I actually cried about a stock was that day. My wife's like, you shouldn't be crying about money. I'm like, oh no, yeah. I was just up 30 grand. I'm about to lose, 60 on a trade that I was just up 30 before I came to lunch. Now I'm going to cry a little bit right now. I cried that day, white knight, and I'm still here. So I started a website during the time where I was the George Costanza of trading. Every stock I sold out of would go up. And the better trades were the ones that I took a loss on. Because if I sold the stock into the move and it would keep going, okay, at least I made some money. But the gems, were you there? The gems were there. Wow, it smells like weed in here. The gems were when I would finally give up on a stock like space, when I would finally give up on an idea that I had like space, after I told everybody I'm in this stock for at least 3 to 5 years because I think it's going to be something special, and then I give up on it anyway, and I sell it at the lowest possible point the stock has seen over the last year. Those are the gems. Those are the gems. And I know. And my wife's in the other room saying, why didn't you just buy it back if you thought it was going higher? Because I didn't want to buy it back. I just sold the fucker at 17. I'm not buying it here at 20. And then it's at 25. Fuck. And then it pulls back. I'm like, all right, I'm not buying this thing back. Next thing you know, it's breaking 25. Shit. Every penny this thing goes up is a dagger in my heart. But finally at 27.50, I was like, you know what? This thing's probably going to go to 30. So what do? I buy it at 27.50. Woo, it goes to 30. Look at me. Made some money on space finally. So what do? I short it. Sell it, short it, get smoked, lose the money. Because shorting is great. Shorting stocks in a bull market, always a great way to go. The best idea. I've lost at least 2-3 mil shorting the Qs. The best. I'm the greatest trader ever. But it's all come together because now, after doing these videos for 13 years, after running chat rooms, and finally doing it on my own with my knucklehead friends instead of working for other people, that's what I'm saying. Where's that from? If this guy owned funeral parlors, nobody would fucking die. Exactly. But the beauty of what I do is I'm not pretending. I suck. Like, suck. Hey, the weed stocks. Hey, I'm in them. Hey, I'm up 100% on Grow Dog. What do? Got to sell it. GRWG. I'm here talking to you guys at 750. I'm out at 12. I'm out at 15. Where's the stock now? 50. So the reason that everything's clicking right now is people are finally embracing the horror. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about intraday. It's a miracle. I'll bang out 4 trades a day around the VWAP, make my days pay, my computer's off, I'm not turning it back on. But bros and hoes, I am cursed. I'm cursed. There's something about it. I cannot own a stock for more than 2 or 3 days without something going horribly wrong. So my only way out is to never do it anymore. And the best part about it is my business plan fits my personality and who I am. Look, I don't want your money. You think I'm kidding right now? Spend 2 or 3 weeks for me. Let's see if I don't bang out winners every single day and then witness these space trades and the Grow Dogs and the Jumamas and the Neos. And of course, who got you into Tesla at $85 a share? This guy, one of my first videos, Tesla, 85. Pre-split. So if you want to do some quick math, I gave it GME at 5 1/4 also. But quick math on the Tesla trade, you know it's up 1,000 times? No, sorry, 100-fold. 100-fold. I was in space. You want to hear my portfolio? You want to see why I'm insane right now? You think the space trade is something? My original portfolio, and I checked it on my AOL account. That's how old I am. I had 1,000 shares of 4 stocks, all at the same price. It was the greatest synergy I had ever had. Yeah, but you know what? And if you guys have been watching my videos, you might even know what my portfolio was. 1,000 shares. You got it. 1,000 shares. QQQ. $35. 1,000 Adobe, $35, because the way I looked at Adobe was that they had the best editing software. Everybody I knew that was in the business was using Adobe. Why not own Adobe? $35 a share. Hey, that car company that makes that electric car is pretty freaking hot. I think I'm going to buy 1,000 shares of Tesla, 35. And then there was one more. I go to the store every day, not every day, every week I go to the store and I spend $300 even when I'm going in just looking for a few things. Costco, $35. That was my portfolio. 1,000 Qs at 35, 1,000 Adobe, 1,000 Costco, 1,000 Tesla at 35. You know what I got out of that right now? Zero. But I got guys that are still in that portfolio. I'm the greatest because I'm the worst. I'm the greatest because I tell it like it is. I'm the greatest because I do it live and there's no denying what I do. I'm the greatest because I don't charge anybody to witness how awesome I am. After a few weeks of realizing how awesome I am, you want to pay to hang out with me and my man 8Ball, who brought us NNDM at $1, who requalified my idea of GME at $5. Me and my buddy have been trading together for 25 years. It's a deadly combination. He likes fundamentals and stories and technicals. I'm all about the technicals. And then we have a guy that only watches the technicals. The combination of the three of us is something to be beheld. Is that right? Something to behold. It's a fucking miracle is what I'm trying to say. And this morning, in the last 3 days, I know people think that I'm joking around about half of this. This is as serious as I get. I beg people. I know I'm not here to talk about what you should do with your money, but this is one of those situations where I'm going to be stubborn about it. I'm not going to buy a meaningful position back, and there's no way I'm buying this thing if it breaks 37.50 tomorrow. So I tell you, buy it at 37.50. You'll see 42.50 by the end of the day. Look where we are right now. Look where we are. So my business plan I want to be completely the opposite of everything that Wall Street represents. They try to pretend how smart they are so you'll pay them. Fuck you. We know they're not smarter, because if they were so smart, maybe somebody once would call a crash. Maybe somebody would say, this is a good idea to sell. Everyone's a genius when we go up every single day. Give me the guy that actually suggests selling, or they deem the guy that's talking about the market going down as this kook. Give those guys a little bit more airtime. Let's see who the smart people are. The analysts that upgrade a stock with a target of 28 when the stock's at 33. Right there is awesome. That's genius. We're upgrading the stock with a $28 target. It's at 33. So in theory, they just downgraded the stock. It makes 0 sense. And you have the analyst coming on talking about GME with his target of $33. It's at 107. It's not an upgrade anymore. It's a downgrade. But anyway. Bros and hoes, you're witnessing a transition of who I am, what my life is all about. I'm done. This space trade has now, if there was that last nail in the coffin, help, I can't breathe. The dirt is being poured on the coffin right now. That's it. My job in life is to serve. My job in life is to protect. My job in life is to expose the truth. My job in life is to do what I'm doing. I'm done. By the end of today, I will have 0 shares gone. Nothing space, no GMEs, no Cybercocks, no Grow Dogs. I'm getting out of AMC. I'm even selling BTU. Fuck you. I'm going to have 0. And if I'm going to buy a stock, I'm going to subscribe to the Big Al theory. You know why my dad crushes the market? My dad invented buying on dips. You know why my dad doesn't take losses? Because he's got patience and money. If you got patience and money, You can't lose in a market like this. Patience and money. My dad held a stock. It went 62 points against him. He wound up making 20 points on the trade. He lost 200 grand 22 years ago on Texas Instruments. He vowed never to take a loss ever again. He held Cisco for 19 years. 19 years he held the stock. Dollar cost averaging along the way and selling calls. He got out of the stock making 200%. You can't lose. As long as you're not buying, and again, anything out of China, I can never say to hold on to, which brings me to Tiger. Is it a real company? Could be. They signed some contracts with reputable companies. Do they actually trade stocks over at Tiger? I don't know. Do I live in China? When I went to school, communism bad, Cold War, everything communist bad. We say that China is exploiting us and stealing our secrets, China, and they're doing all these bad things, but we seem to be in bed with China anyway. So what gives? I don't know. We banning China stocks? We're not banning China stocks. They're not real stocks. They are real stocks. They're taking all our debt. They don't have any of our debt. We never know the truth about anything. So the only thing you can do is believe in what you see and believe in me. Believe in me. Because I am just a purveyor of the truth. Because I look, I see, I report, and it is what it is. So there was this big dilemma as this industry is concerned. Well, we can't believe this guy. He doesn't have any skin in the game. Fuck you. And I apologize to anybody I've ever insulted. I don't care if you have skin in the game. If you can give me good ideas that are actionable with risk reward and a defined trade, and they do work, you're great. That's why I'm great. Nobody should care what I'm doing with my portfolio, which doesn't exist anymore. Nobody should be caring about my swing trades, which there are none of right now. Nobody should care about anything except what I'm doing right now. And know what we did today? We shorted Tiger at $17.50 for $400. We shorted BlackBerry for 18 seconds for $120. We bought Space when it broke 40, and we made $1.80 on it on our 200 shares, which is $360. And then my website blew up. And then I shut my computer. And you can't take that money away from me. But if I held one of these fucking stocks, oh, yeah. Yeah. So, again, do I like BTU? Sure. I'm going to buy BTU when it breaks out. I'll have fun with it that day. I'm not going to own it. Rig's going to come back. Tiger's going to come back. I don't know. Are the Qs going to go down anymore? Are they going to go up? Are we going to 3,000? Are the Dow's going to go to 40,000 by Friday? I don't know. But to me right now, what it looks like is that we are on a mark. We're in a market, and I think it's pretty obvious now, doesn't want to go down. And the reason I see it better than everybody else is because I'm a loser. I'm a shorter. I'm a bear. I'm a pessimist. They're storming the Capitol. Short the market. Oh, wait, we go up 5%. Oh, my God. Political unrest. Short the market. We go up 10%. Oh, my God. There's an offering on the stock. They're going to crush it. Oh, 50% move. 50% move in your face. Citron Research. Oh, stock's up 300%. Oh, I read a book about the EBITDA. Oh, I heard the EBITDA is less than 12% over quarter, and I better sell the stock. No, you're wrong. Because there is no EBITDA. Because there are no earnings. So what are you talking about? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. What can I do for you?
Program, your membership withdrawn to receive a complimentary stay. For further details, press 1 now. You are currently caller number 13, waiting to speak with a representative. Thank you for your patience.
13? 13? I'm not going to wait 13 callers to get my free shit. I thought cruise lines were... What? What? So you're witnessing a large transition, and the Matrix today has done it. The Matrix has said, Kenny, we're going to show you a sign, because I've had... These last 2 months have been the worst 2 months I've ever had as a trader, by far. This is the worst. No, sorry. Now we're going back. Got to go back to see what the we got to go back to see what when the day that U.S. Steel finally broke $11, that started this next level of dementia that I'm in right now. Since that day, I've been a broken man, and every single trade that I've sold out of has gone up, not just 5%, 10, 20. We're talking hundreds, if not thousands of percent. Think about it. GME went up 1,000% after I got out of it. It's not funny. It's not funny. So the only way that my pain gets alleviated is knowing that some of you guys are out there exploiting me.
20 minutes, Dad.
20 minutes, Dad. So then I go be an Uber driver now. You like my Carhartt outfit? We're living in 1987, baby. So again, I am not trying to sell you something, ever. I never have. If you're so great, why do you got to sell subscriptions? No. You're going to want to pay, because you spend a couple of weeks. Usually it's 3. Sometimes I forget about you. You wind up hanging out for a month on us. If you're there for a month and you're paying attention, now I get, if you come in and you spend a month and you're like, he said something about a stock, and something about a stock, and then he said something else, and then and then a month goes by and you don't really appreciate what happened. Yeah, probably you shouldn't be a trader. Second of all, you probably should go get some sort of speech pathology sessions and maybe check your brain. But yeah, if you can't appreciate what we're laying down, go Google some shit and learn about stock market vernacular. Learn about how to press buttons. Learn about the platform. I can't do that. If I mention it, chat room, VWAP chat room, mentioned it, $5. If you're not there, and if you are there and you don't get it, do me a favor. Take a moment, shut your account, learn what you're doing, and come back to us, because you should be appreciating what my boy 8-Ball is laying down. You should be appreciating what Solid Jello is doing, giving you levels in, out, all day. It's the only way to do it, man. You know why nobody has this business model? Because nobody's got the balls. So you want to go chirping, you want to read some books, you want to go, I'll get a brunette to dance behind me as soon as the COVID thing kind of subsides. You need a brunette to be jiggling behind me while I do my spiel. Once we get outside, I'll go to a gun range. I'll hire 2 strippers with a couple of machine guns while I'm doing my video. Because there's nothing better than chicks in bikinis shooting automatic weapons. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. I think the combination of great stock commentary and women shooting guns behind me, I would take YouTube over. That's the key. Brunettes. Iranian brunettes. So you want to know where Apple's going after their report? Up. What's Amazon going to do when they report? Up. What about their earnings? Up. What about this? Up. We're going up because there's nothing you could do about it. If we start to go down, you know what you do that day? Push the other button, your F1 opposed to your F12. And that's my time. I want to say thank you. You here have witnessed a transition. Thank you, Matrix. Thank you, Internet. Thank you for showing me the light. Today was that day. Today was the day. Because as I was trying to make these decisions, I got shut out of my own website. That's the Matrix, man. This guy's speaking too much truth. Shut him down. That's right. That's why I still wear sweatshirts from 1987 and hats from 1984. Because I'm killing it in the market. Killing it! I'll see you guys. Be careful.